What's that noise?
Helfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion!
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dahna, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic. I can carve through walls!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
I never miss! Fantastic! Great! Amazing! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Well, looky here!
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Gone!
Hurricane Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern!
Let me help.
Start
Are
up!
those arms even
Flame
natural?
inside me! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Hey! Poodle's quivering!
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try this!
I'll tear you apart! Pieces!
Be still!
I can shatter any steel!
You're mine!
Do it! Go!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
This could be useful.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it
Right, here goes! Feeling gale!
in a bind? They got me
Dragon
flying!
swarm! Burn!
Far enough! Eagle fly! Now! Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Glacial spear!
Here, do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We're in good form!
Right, here goes! Dragon swarm! Soaring Alpha! Blended blast!
You'll win now! Save you from me! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right? How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Xion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Xion?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
No further! Okay,
Dragon swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
I can carve through
Ready
armor!
to go! That statue-wielding art? Where are you going? Now
Do
it's
it!
Mom! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already up! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A chain
My
between
turn.
heaven and earth!
Dahna! Burn in
A
hell!
whirling dance of lightning!
Torn up!
You're mine!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. Right, here goes! Searing Gale!
Lunar Blast!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Stardust!
In a bind?
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to Ash. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Primed and ready!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on
Sword Rain Alpha! Blending Slash! Rising Fury!
Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Dragon Gale!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
I'll smash flying freaks. What if they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Rising Weapon!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out these... Hi, here's the healing arc!
Dragon Swarm! Rising Weapon! Stardust! Burn in Hell!
Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! They look cute stuff! Naturally!
Strike! Hurrah! We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let him march!
Blow them away.
Nice. No scratches on my shield.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Haros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Slodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dahna's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! Dragon Form! Okay, here I go. Hurricane Blood!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Stardust!
Tempest World!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Barely a blip on our radar.
This is all Dahna's astral energy.
Let's dispose of this trash.
Dragon Form! Okay, here I go! Stardust! Here I come!
I can shatter any steel!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Tear!
Well, looky here.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so.
Little help!
Take this!
I'm on! This is up!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Here's evil!
You're mine!
Now, hit this
Burn! This one's gonna be tough!
Frozen!
hammer!
Now!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Little help!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Hurricane Flood!
Reload!
Strike! Searing
Your
Gale!
wings won't save you from me! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now! Take this! Rising
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! It's time! Void Blast!
Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Step back! This one's all law!
No choice! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine! Searing gale!
Can't get out of this!
Do it! More!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! My fists are crushing it out there!
Try this! Explode turret! Lightning thrust! Searing gale! Eat this! Sword rain! Try this! I owe you one! Rising water!
Looks like you got this one covered.
Save you!
Try harder! Rising water! Force blast!
Easy and snelling to me. Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Take this! You're mine!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lunar, there you go. Don't let up. Do it. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
The heavens must be smiling.
Out of our way.
Here I come!
Blazing blade! Swallow damage!
Searing gale! Ignite!
Death blossom! In a bind? Do it!
Long. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Right. Next one.
Already on!
Going.
Now!
In an instant! Impact block!
A comfortable win.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Out of our way.
Here I come! Tear! Hurricane! Storm! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern!
It's like trying to keep up with the wolf.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
This! I'll smash you!
Tear!
Here you go!
This one's all mine!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Between heaven and earth.
Burn it
Perhaps
down!
now isn't now. Frozen.
Hammer!
Over so soon?
Hi, Hoodle.
Dragon Swarm! Inferno Punch! Explosive Ring!
Take this!
Rain down.
Here I come!
Reload.
Stardust!
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Right. Next one. Lightning condensed.
Already on!
Right!
Eat this! In a bind?
Heaven and earth.
Void Slash!
Now.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
A comfortable win.
Ow!
Take this!
Blazing blade!
You're mine!
Leave the charges to me.
Freaking
Magic is there. Oh, your body promises to make weak.
Now I'm real mad!
Here I come!
I can do this okay!
Take this!
Carve through armor!
Be let free! Try hard, my turn!
Healing circle.
Void Slash!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon storm!
Take this!
Glacial spear. Pierce
Searing Gale! Not today!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going? Hey, drinking orb.
Searing Gale!
Let's kill them!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
I'm Dragon Swarm! Talon storm!
The earth throbs in pain.
Now, explosion.
Can't get out out of this!
Getting well tucked away.
Lightning
Here's
thrust!
evil.
Rising Phoenix!
Anything
more
is all mine. In here.
Now this one's all mine!
Save you!
Not today!
Do it.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Here I go!
The earth throbs.
Do it, Winwell!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Now! Here I come! Stardust!
Illuminate magic and land.
No further!
Holy Lord. Do it.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
These fists have got your name on them!
This one's all mine!
Power of water.
Crush! Burn! We got flyers!
Now let's go. Frozen.
Hammer!
Will this
My
help?
turn!
Photon
You're mine!
raging cascade.
Hurricane Thrust!
Sweep now. Healing circle.
Stardust!
This will come.
Eat this! Armor won't save
Dragon
you!
Swarm!
Now.
Hey!
Blow them away!
Lava
Now!
magic.
Stardust! Take this!
Now or never.
I'm on! Do it! Ringwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Easy.
A breeze. An easy breeze.
Little help.
Take this!
Here I go.
Dragon Swarm!
Now in the sky is mine.
Damn it!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Eat this!
We're in the home stretch,
Now!
guys.
What she said?
Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
You're mine! Move!
Far enough!
You're finished!
Annihilation! Kisara, Frozen!
Hammer!
Now!
Struggle!
Eat the flame inside me!
Smash you!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
Storm!
I'm not done!
I'm on it!
You require a hand.
That's freaking done!
Searing Gale!
Annihilation!
Eat this!
Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Blazing Dragon Swarm!
What's this?
Explosive Ring!
Freeze laser!
Here I come!
Here goes!
Rising Phoenix!
Ready to go!
Anything you want for all mine!
Looks like you got this one covered. Do it! Kisara, Frozen!
Hammer!
Now the flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Raging
Searing
Storm!
Gale!
Super Swallow
Eat
Dance!
this!
Gemini Up!
Where are you going?
Puddle!
Now or never.
Magic Kazam! Air Eagle Fly!
Splendid
Power
Flash!
of
Carve
flame!
through armor!
You get
Be
the
still!
job! Holy
Rising
Lift!
Phoenix!
Can't get out of
Now
this!
I'm real mad!
Here I come!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Ready to go!
Hurricane thrust!
Inferno punch!
I owe you one. You picked the wrong fight! Dragon form! Try this!
We are freaking invincible!
Ethan and the others truly are strong.
What about me? I'll smash you!
Explosive ring! Dragon Dazzle!
Do you require a hand?
No! I won't give in!
Dragon
What's
form!
this?
Explosive ring!
I'll finish you here and now! Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
You and be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Leave it work to me! It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word. I'll smash you! Dragon Shell! What's this? Searing Hail!
Amazing! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks. Come on. Let's see. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
You okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dahna's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches.
Let's dispose of the trash. Where are you going?
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart!
Rising Wyvern! Dahna!
Sleep now.
Take this!
Don't mind if I do.
Hurricane Thrust!
The waters of creation.
Rising Wyvern!
It's an astral energy.
Say no more!
Over so soon?
Guess I misread the landing.
Little help.
Here I come! Take this! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Swallow blade!
A whirling struggle. I'll heal you all. Winds
I
of
can
heaven.
carve through armor!
Here I come!
These fists have got your name on them!
Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale!
So much for sitting this
You
fight
picked the
out.
wrong fight!
Wouldn't be a bad point out here.
Nope, that
Rising Wyvern! Dahna!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Crush him! Rising Wyvern!
Whirling struggle.
All good
You're
things
mine!
come to an
Winds
end.
of heaven.
You're on!
Burst forth. Graviton field.
Escape!
Field.
Lightning Thrust!
These fists have got your name on them!
Soaring Lightning!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Try this!
Blow away!
Explosive Rock!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Explosive ring!
Celestial River! This
Blade
one's
inside
mine!
me, yours to be let free!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Ranger Cyclone!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Now you see what I can do!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Any injuries?
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Stardust!
Now I'm in the groove! Take this!
Great, do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Blow them away!
Well, looky here!
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dahna at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.